In this project, we're going to combine math and art to make a triangular prism, a study material for division. Here's your list of materials. You'll need 1 sheet of white paper, pencil, markers, black pen, and a glue stick. It's going to look something like this. Step 1, you're going to fold a paper in thirds with a little lip. That means fold it in thirds with a little extra on one part. Step 2 is write lightly in pencil. This is what you're writing: divisor, dividend, and quotient. So here you can see I'm writing it in pencil. I'm writing it lightly just to make sure I have the right spacing, and I'm using all the space up. So it's not tiny. I want it to fill up the space well, but not get crammed. Step 3, I'm going to color code. 1 color for divisor, 1 for dividend, and 1 for quotient. So you can see I'm selecting my colors. You can choose whatever colors you want, but you'll want to be sure to watch the video and see how you're color coding. So there'll be 1 color. I'm choosing green for the divisor. You can choose any color. You don't have to do green for divisor. You just want to have a different color for each item. So there I've written divisor over the pencil. And now I'm going to do the division symbol there. That's the bar for the long division. I'm doing that in yellow. I'm making that kind of fat because I want it to show up well. Now I'm choosing red, and I'm going to do quotient in red. Again, you can do any colors you want as long as they're different for each thing. So I have 4 different colors here. You'll need 4 different colors. See, I'm writing it carefully. I'm making it look kind of thick, kind of like a bubble letter. Now blue for dividend. And the idea with this is that at the end, when you have your triangular prism, you'll have a little study aid in your learning space. You'll be able to look at it and remember and kind of keep that visual in mind. So you're seeing it all the time, and you're going to remember, what is a quotient? That's the answer. Where does the dividend go? Where does the divisor go? Now you can see how it looks. Again, I'm going to fold it up into the triangular prism, and then I'm going to flatten it out. Here's what the second side looks like. And now I'm going to start. So you notice that the one that I just finished is upside down now. So that way, no matter which way you look at your triangular prism, it will be right side up when it's all assembled. So I wrote other ways to show division. Now I'm doing 24 divided by 6. It looks like a fraction. I'm labeling it dividend with an arrow pointing to a 24, divisor to the 6, and 4 is the quotient. Here's another way that we write division problems: 24 divided by 6 with a little line in the dots. I'm labeling it again. The dividend is 24, the divisor is 6, and 4 is the quotient. Time to get out the colors again. So first I'm going to use black. That's for kind of the heading, so you'll see it really easily. Other ways to show division. So remember, the green was the color we used for the divisor, the blue was for the dividend, and red was for the quotient. So first I'm going to do dividend. And I'm making sure it's bold enough. I'm labeling it with the same color, and I'm drawing a thin arrow towards it. So you can see the number is fatter, and the letters in the label and the arrow are thinner, and that helps to kind of show the difference. So you want to think about that when you're designing your triangular prism. There's the 6, that's the divisor. Now I'm doing the division symbol. This is just the bar, like the fraction bar. Now quotient's going to be red. Quotient is 4. I'm making that fat. Then I'm going to write skinny quotient. and the arrow pointing. See how it's color coded. Now I'm using brown, it's an extra color for the equals sign. Now we're doing the next kind. So it's the same problem again. 24 is the dividend, so I'm writing it in blue, and I gotta label it and draw the arrow. Next is the divisor, that's green for me. I'm making the number fat. I'm labeling it skinny, and I'm drawing the arrow. Next is the quotient, that's red, 4. I'll label it. So we think in art, color is really important, and it's something that can help us to remember. So maybe the colors might help you to remember and make these connections between the 3 different ways to write a division problem. Step 4, you're going to outline with a black pen. So it's kind of like tracing around the edges. So we'll start with the main page, the main side. You can see I'm just drawing it. It's just sharpening up the letters. It'll make your finished product look really good. And it'll make the lighter colors, something like yellow, will show up better. As we know, sometimes yellow is hard to see. And then drawing around all the letters. So it's kind of like bubble letters afterwards. You trace them after instead of filling them in. And that's it for that side. Then you just flip it over. I'm only going to outline the numbers on this, not the labels. So just the division problem. 24 divided by 6 equals 4. And another way, 24 divided by 6 equals 4. Step 5, fold and glue the lip to form a triangular prism. So you just fold it up again, see that little lip? That's where you want to apply the glue on that. So there's the glue. Just put a little bit on the inside of the lip. And you're going to bring it over and you just pinch it together. Just takes a little bit of glue. If you don't have glue, you can use tape. That's fine also. And there you go. See, now it stands up nicely. So it's something nice that will stand up on your desk. You can flip it around and look at it for a reminder. I hope you enjoyed.